If you're a high ticket coach or consultant and you're not creating video content because you're uncomfortable being on camera, you don't like the way you sound, don't like the way you look, maybe you have an accent, whatever that is that's holding you back from being confident on camera, creating more video content, what I'm gonna show you is an interview that I did with one of my clients, Miguel. And when we first started working together, he was so nervous of being on camera. And he actually even stopped creating video content for months and months and months. And now, after working with us for just a couple of months, he's absolutely crushing it on video and his confidence has gone through the roof. And it's just been so amazing to see. So I'm going to show you the clip of that interview and how he went from being maybe in the same situation that you're at now to being confident and comfortable on camera. And then after that interview, I will show you how you can get in contact with us if you are looking for our help personally, becoming more confident on camera and creating video content that's going to generate you more high ticket clients and leads. So here's that clip. Miguel, what's going on, boss?
Hey, brother. Everything is going great. Well, I like to be positive, but I can say that I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting. I'm happy with the confidence that I've been getting. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So before we get into that, tell me a little bit more so people have context about like what type of business you have, maybe even where you're located, since it's a little different than maybe most people that are in the States. So just like a little bit of background on what type of coaching business you have and then location.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I could say that my business is I'm a business coach, but I prefer to say, and that's something that I really like, and that's something that I'm really focusing on it. I'm a sales coach. So you know that like most of the problem that entrepreneurs has, I hear I hear this from someone else. I think from Taki, and he said like your problem is not you don't have a closing problem. You have a prospecting or leads problem. And yeah, like for me, like sales is about like prospecting too. So my business is like I help people to make easier generate leads organically and close with more confidence. That's what I do. Still refining my offer.
And so when you say I'm really excited about the results that I'm getting, what was like the number one, I guess, problem or obstacle you were facing before getting into Content Made Easy and working with us?
Yeah. Um, I don't know if it's just my problem or for other people. I think one problem is the skills and the other one is mindset. And obviously, I learned a lot like working with you, like making. I mean, like I learned the things that I need to do to create content like in an easy way, in a faster way. But my main problem was mindset. And what I mean about that is like believing in myself. Um like it was easy for me in the past like to have interviews and to interview people for my podcast, but to record myself in front of the camera and just speaking with the camera was hard for me. I didn't feel confident. I was I like to be like really open. I hope that it helps to other people, but for me, was like I feel intimidated. Like what I'm gonna say, and maybe I'm gonna be criticized, or I'm not like good enough to speak for other people. And yeah, that was my main problem.
So the main thing was kind of just like the fear of being on camera and just like really putting yourself out there as a coach, like in that video form.
Yeah, yeah. Before I jump into working with you, I probably stopped like doing content for 6 months, probably like videos or stuff like that. And I did the stories, but I stopped doing the stories. I prefer like to write content. I think I'm good at writing, but I didn't want to do like too much like effort to do videos. Like I didn't want to record. I feel I said again like I feel like not good enough or not. Yeah,
So as you were having this fear of being on camera and stuff, the posting, what was it about like Content Made Easy or working with me specifically that attracted you to the program and made you say, hey, this is something that I'm gonna
Yeah.
do?
I said that before for other people. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna repeat it. I don't know if I'm the only one that believes this, but when you buy a program, when you hire a mentor, you just don't buy his knowledge and experience. You also buy like a part of his energy,
Hmm.
a part of his confidence. So I saw you on camera the first time I saw you. I didn't see any ads. I don't know how you came into my Instagram. So I saw you, and also you were in Colombia. So I live in Colombia. I'm from Mexico, but I live in Colombia. And I saw you. I think I remember that I started a conversation with you, and then I saw what you did, and I saw your videos and stuff like that. I said, "Oh, this guy is doing great on video." So I would like to do the same, or I would like to have the same confidence as he project this. So obviously, as I said, like having someone like close to you, like saying, try this, prove this. I feel this too in the beginning. I start like a couple of months or years before trying this. It helps you to to I don't know how to say, like to unblock or to like a break some like ideas or beliefs that you have that it's just hard for you, and you are the only one that's experiencing this. So being close to you, like having these like ideas on what to do, and like getting feedback, and like in some way like pushing us to do the things, because you said once, like it's just repetition, like try it and try it and try it. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect or if it's not the same quality as mine, but you try it, and it helped me a lot.
Well, what would you say maybe is like the number one thing since after you joined Content Made Easy, what do you feel like is like the number one thing that took you from um not being so confident on camera to where you're at now?
Well, I think that one thing that makes things easier is like knowing what to do, like the process. Like, it's like in everything. For example, in my case, I sell people how to sell, but if they don't know how to prospect or how to say it, if they don't know how to start or when to start or what time to dedicate to this,
Right.
they're gonna be lost. They're gonna try different things and they are gonna feel frustrated. It happened the same to me. So when you said like start with this, like get some ideas, then do this, then like you record your videos, then try other things, then send this stuff to your like VC. I always forget the name of that. But
Virtual
virtual
content
content
assistant.
assistant, yeah, VC.
Hey,
Yeah. So it makes things easier. So there were like two main things. One, like the systems or the process, like get clear in the process. And second, like the like being close to you and the community in the program. So being that other people around this program like start with the same like issue, and then you can see their results, and it encourages you like to do the same, like to try. It's like a kind of a race, but in a good sense, like a competition, but in a good sense. So you said you saw a guy that started at the same time to you, and you said like, oh, he's doing better. So I'm gonna try like to do better. Like for example, Emma, she's doing like better. Like yesterday, we were like watching a video of Emma. She's another student, this student, and I was watching this video and I said, "Oh, she's getting better." So I need to push myself harder because it's like a competition, but in a good
it's
sense,
like maybe it's kind of like if you join a program or an in-person class where everyone's trying to lose weight and other people are coming to class and they lost like 2 pounds or 3 pounds, you don't want to be that person that comes, 2 months in a row that's like, I haven't lost
Yeah,
50 pounds, or you got heavier. So it's
yeah,
not a bad thing. You're just like it's kind of like pushing you, I guess, like an accountability system or
yeah.
pushing you.
That's the second. Like you said, the word like accountability. Yeah, when we buy a high ticket program or being close to a mentor, we buy accountability, and that's really important. Like it's not the same to pay a course and just do it by yourself, to being close to someone that is gonna give you feedback and is gonna like help you to move your ass from the chair and to start doing things, you know.
Yeah, so what would you say is like so in terms of like having like the systems, right? So we give you like the A to Z process, and I think some people that's where they get stuck, like you said, right? So it's like all these things I don't even know where to start. And so once you have that, it makes it easier for like the process of like what to do with the video content. What do you feel like was maybe like the biggest thing that helped you become more confident when it comes to, okay, you have the process, but what helped you become even more confident in creating that content and showing up on video?
For me, it was like being each week on a call with you and with the other guys. Like, as I said, you buy for me two things, not just skills, not just knowledge, or not just more information. I bought like first accountability, being close to a tribe, so another people that is trying to do the same, and hearing their stories, hearing their journey, it encourages you. And sometimes we or I can share some stuff to other people that feel like far from my results, and it helps me too, like helping others, help myself. And also, as I told you, like you buy, or at least I bought some part of your like confidence and some of your energy, because you are my mentor. So I said, if he's doing this way, so I'm gonna try to do the same way, being myself. And yeah,
So you would say like that's it for other people that are struggling with that. That's a big key is like getting around other people that are kind of
yeah,
motivate you.
definitely.
For me, it's kind of like working out, right? Let's say if you're working out, trying to lose weight, and you go to the gym by yourself, it's easy to either be intimidated by what to do, or you have that rep and you can't get it up, you just quit.
Yeah.
Versus when you have somebody there that is pushing you, they're probably going to push you beyond what you can actually do just because they're there, they're motivated. So you would say that when it comes to the confidence on cameras, getting around other people that probably are already there and then also that are trying to get to that point rather than just trying to do it all your own. That way you have other people that are consistently motivating you and that rubs off on you, right?
Definitely. I hear like once that is like creating the environment to success.
Yeah.
It's like it's not the same, like as you said, like working out at home by yourself. Yeah, you have the spirit, you have like the discipline, but it's not the same when you show up to a gym and you see other people doing this, like working out. Nobody's complaining, like they are focused on like
That's
working out. Like you just repeat the same, like the same behavior. Like, okay, nobody's here like resting, or well, a lot of people are watching their phone or whatever, but you can see the results.
right.
So you said, I'm gonna do the same. So
I'm always like, whenever I go to the gym here, I'm always like, where are the biggest guys at? Or like, where are the most fit people? That's where I want to be because I'm like, bro, they are going so hard. That's the energy that I want to rub off. So, what would you say then, since joining has been, I guess, like the biggest win, like for you, like up to this point, where you're like, this is the biggest win or the biggest achievement that I've had since joining.
yeah, okay. So like my main like strategy, like is what I mean, like help my clients too, is like how to prospect, or how to generate leads from Facebook. But to be honest, I feel really comfortable on Instagram. So I like Facebook. It's been helping me like to uh, grow my business. It's been helping me to help other coaches and consultants. But I feel really comfortable on Instagram. I don't know why. And like start generating like good, I could say great content. Great content on my Instagram is helping me and my team, like to connect in an easy way to people that is interested on our offer, on at least to see what we have to offer, right? At least to start conversations, at least to, as I said, like in my way is not to like to like to just to DM people and to pitch people or to offer to drop your offer, is what I said. It's like to start relationships. And the best way to you can start a relationship is like having proofs that you know what you're talking about. Like generating confidence to other people. Like when they see you, it's not the same when you like just like write a copy or a post or whatever. You can hire someone to do that for you, but you cannot hire someone to be on camera for you, you
Right.
know? So
Yeah.
they saw you, and doesn't matter if in the beginning saw you that like you doubt or you like you're not the best, but maybe they feel like they feel and they see that you have the guts to be there on in front of the camera, and then they're gonna see you improving, like your like the way you appear in camera, like the things you share. And so you're gonna connect with the people you need to connect. You're gonna attract the people you need to attract because they see you, they see your energy, they feel you. So the best way for me, the, I know and definitely I believe in copywriting, but the best way to connect with people is like showing up in front of the camera and being yourself. And the only way you're gonna feel yourself is like trying and trying and trying and repeating. And in some point you're gonna like stop like thinking what you need to say or what you need to do, and you're just gonna be you. And if you say like, I don't know, bad words or shit or whatever, it's you.
Right.
It's just you. And you just want to connect with people that feel comfortable with you. That's it.
And so how would you say doing that then has changed your personal life and then also has changed like your business?
In my personal life, it definitely helps me a lot. Like uh, feeling comfortable with something that I think is an essential part of my business, of like building my business. It's like, yeah, it's really important. Like I wanted to record more videos. I want to be in the camera. I want to feel more comfortable. I'm doing it. So it helped my whole business and my whole life. And specifically my business, as I mentioned, like it's easier to start like relationships with new people because they see or they saw my content, and they, if they feel related, if they feel like connected, if they feel comfortable with what I'm saying, uh, it's gonna be easier to start a relationship, you know.
So as somebody that does like organic outreach, right? You're reaching out
Yeah,
to people, or maybe they're reaching out to you. And before you didn't have content. So really the only thing you're basing the conversation on is the conversation. But now that you have this content for them to look at, how has that impacted the conversations that you're having and the sales calls and the whole
yeah,
process, whole
yeah.
relationship with the people you're speaking with?
Before I answer your questions, I would like to go back a little bit. You said like organic marketing is like maybe you are reaching people or people are reaching to you. Let me say that. Like, I don't know, but I feel like I was scared or people are scared to say that we need to knock doors, but in an strategic way. It's not just knocking door, like guessing if you're gonna find like the lead that you need to find. You know where they are, you know what kind of people you are looking for, and that's it is what it is. Like if you want to grow your business, you need to start like knocking doors. People is not gonna come to your house, or they are not gonna come like a lot of people. You need to start like knocking doors, and that was the first thing I learned with one of my sales mentor. You need to move your ass from the chair. In this case, you need to like try to find these people and start conversation with them and start relationship with them, not just to pitching them. And saying this second thing that I said is not the same like just to doing a cold call someone that doesn't know anything about you, than knocking a door like with a good presentation, as being yourself, and starting a relationship. And maybe you know that this person can be interested in what you have to offer. So what I'm trying to say is like, if you don't have like videos or content in your like profile, it's like not, it's like calling, it's like making cold calls. But when you have like good content, you are warming up the people that you're gonna reach. It's gonna be easy. It's like being with a good presentation. So even if they don't buy or in the future, because you're not gonna send the first like message, just in the first like message you send, this is not your intention. But if you have a good presentation, doesn't matter if they want to buy or not, they are gonna listen to you.
Right.
They are gonna say like, okay, let's see what Miguel has to say, because at least I like his content. At least I would like to record like a podcast with him. At least I can introduce someone else that maybe is gonna be interested in his offer.
And so so I guess to kind of recap that, you would say having the content for when you're having these conversations, for them to fall back onto your page and see what you're talking about makes it easier to build that relationship with them than if you're just knocking on doors and you have no content, no nothing else. Like, all you can really do is you have to be really good at the conversation, because there's nothing else for these people to look at, or if they say no on a call, for them to follow up. So it basically helps you build the relationship quicker with the people that you're speaking with.
Definitely. I remember, I'm going to share this with a lot of respect, but I was working for a mentor, and he is really good at writing content. He's amazing. Also doing like videos. He's really good, but he was focused on Facebook. And then we start prospecting on Instagram, but his Instagram account was like kind of empty, no videos, not many content and whatever. And he can he can like move his reputation from Facebook to Instagram, just being himself. He needed to create content. He needed to do like the job on Instagram too. So when we start like trying to like start relationships, was really hard, because nobody knows us, because nobody see like the potential of him. And it's like, I hear this from John Maxwell, and he said like it's about leadership, and he said like positional leadership is like just related to a place. So if you, for example, have like a good reputation on a company, that's great. But if you move to another company, you need to start like building your reputation again. It's the same. If you have some reputation on Facebook, doesn't mean that you're gonna have the same reputation on Insta. You need to build a reputation again. So it's what I am doing. And my recommendation is like my past mentor, I don't know how to say this in the past, but he needed to do that in order like to start like connecting with more people, because he's really great. He's amazing, like writing content and recording videos, but he need to do the same. He needed in that moment to do the same on this new platform. I don't know why, but I wanted to share this.
No, I think that's important, because I think he's already good at creating the content, and he's already good probably at sales, and has like a good course and a good program and a good service and testimonial. And so if it's harder for him to get those connections with already having the background clients, even be able to create the content, is like, how more difficult is it going to be for someone that doesn't know how to do the sales, doesn't know how to do the conversations, doesn't know how to get people on the call, doesn't maybe have the testimonials. But from what you're saying, it's like, if you can build a relationship and create content, it makes the rest of the process a lot easier, because essentially you're selling your product, but you're also selling yourself. So if you can get people to like you, it's going to be a lot easier, because everyone else really doesn't have content. So it's like, if you take like 10 people that are selling a similar service or product, and one of those people has a lot of content that people can watch and get to know that person, and the other people have none, that's probably the person that they're going to go with, because they can resonate with that person more than if they don't have anything and everyone's just sending a DM and that's the only thing you have to go off of.
Definitely. I will say that we sell ourselves before the call. It's like when I jump into the call with you, I was already sold, but I just wanted to confirm that you were the person that I saw in the videos. The same, like nice guy, the same person that record these videos, but I was already sold. Maybe I wanted to discuss about the price and some details of the offer, and that's for me that's what video can help you to do. Like I said again, I like copywriting a lot. I like to write, but when they saw you, it's easier like if, for them to decide if they resonate with you or not. And it's okay if they don't resonate with me and with my content, video content. it's okay. And with all respect, I don't care. I want to work with people that trust me. I want to work with people that feel connected with me. I have to like kids, like sometimes they are like running around my desktop and like yelling. And if you don't feel like connected with this, it's okay. There are a lot of another like business coaches or sales coaches really young, and maybe they're like in another stage of their life. I'm 39, I'm different. So if you feel connected with me, let's work together. If not, it's okay. I respect that. I don't want to work with you because it's gonna be hard for both.
I agree. And so where do you think you might possibly be had you not decided to make that investment, had you not improved your confidence on camera, had you not started getting a system and process for creating content?
I will feel like really like frustrated and kind of fuck because I told you I like Instagram a lot. I like this like social net. It's like business becomes like a lifestyle in a moment of your life, and it's like showing up in a place but not and with a lot of ideas, good ideas, and a message to share. It's like showing up but feeling fear to not like because like not saying anything because you feel fear, not
Yeah.
sharing your message. It's like a lot of frustration, like fuck, I could say it like in a better way the things that this guy that doesn't have experience is saying. I mean, like there are a lot of people that they are trying to do the best too, but there are people that maybe you have more experience, so but they have the guts
Yeah,
to
yeah.
shop and this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like there's other
they're doing
people
it.
sharing knowledge in your field, but the way that they're saying it, you could say it better, but because you don't have the confidence to go on camera, they're the only the voice that's being heard.
Yeah,
They're getting the clients, they're getting the people, and you're like, if only I could just like create this content, I could actually help people. But because they have the guts and because they have
yeah,
the confidence, they're the person that
yeah.
people hear.
And I've been hearing a lot of people that said, "Oh, this guy sucks. I can do it better. I can help these clients better." Just do it.
Do it, yeah.
Just do it. So if you don't feel comfortable on camera, try it. I remember also from a good friend. He's an actor and he also played the guitar. And when I asked, "What's the key of your success?" and he says, "Repetition. Just practice once and twice and try and three times, and like if it doesn't work, like try again." So he's been like playing the guitar and like acting for 20, 30 years. And after like 15 years, he started getting like good results or great results. And he said, you need to be consistent and you need to repeat things until you become a master.
So what would you say to somebody that's listening to this? They're thinking about joining Content Made Easy, getting help with their video content, but they're on the fence. Like, I don't know. I kind of like it, but I'm not for sure. If you could speak to that person like one-on-one, what would be like your
Yeah. I'm going to speak as a sales closer. Okay.
okay.
So uh, when people ask me like, do you have any guarantee? Your program has any guarantee? And I said, for sure, I have two guarantees. You want to know that? Sure. First is that if you're still doing the same that you're doing right now, you're going to keep the same results. That's definitely for sure. And the second guarantee is that you start working with D, that he's really great at what he's doing, or with another person, you can decide. But if you feel connected with D, but if you start working with him, I can guarantee you that your results are going to start changing. That definitely are the two guarantees that I can offer you. So I will say that, like, if you are on the fence, jump into a call. Nobody's gonna help. Nobody's gonna make you buy something that you don't want or you don't need. So don't be like don't feel that if you take a call with it, you are like how can I say this in like comprometido, like in English, like you need to buy. No,
Like obligated.
obligated. He's just gonna take the call with you and he's gonna qualify you, because
Right.
you also need to be a good like a good prosper lead or potential client to work with him. It's like both sides. You're gonna see if this is the person that you can trust to guide you, but he also is gonna see if you are the person not just to have that has the money to invest, but also the right person to join this tribe or this community and his program. So
And one thing
like book the call. Yeah.
one thing I would add on to that is like it's not that I don't like doing sales calls, like I do, and I know it's part of it, but I don't like having to, like you said, force people into it, convincing them. And so that is one reason why I create so much video content. So to go piggyback off your point, if you're somebody that's listening to this, watching this, you like Miguel's results and you want to work with us, but you're maybe a little bit on the fence, go watch as many videos as you can. And I think it's the same for other people. Watch as many videos as you can, learn as much as you can, get comfortable. Then the call is basically to see if this would be a good fit and for us to personally answer your questions. The only discussion that's going to go in depth for me is the mindset. So if somebody is like, hey, this is a good fit for me, but I can't see myself investing this amount of money or doing this, like you said, that's where we have to, is that a real objection or is that a mindset thing? Right? If you want to be able to create video content because you're only getting 1 or 2 clients per year and you want to have a multiple 6-figure business, but you're coming on the call thinking you're going to invest $500 to get all the help you need to hit that, that's not realistic. And we need to dive into that. But if it's just not the right fit, then there's no pressure, right? Oh, I just need help, let's say putting a caption on my video, but I have everything else. Maybe this is not the thing for you, but right, if you need all of this help and everything I need, that's what the call is for. So that's why I think video content is great. Because like you said, you watched the content, you were comfortable with me, you knew that we knew what we were talking about. And the call is just really to answer the questions. But I like the 2 guarantees. It's like, hey, if you keep doing the same thing you're going to do, if you keep doing the same things you're doing, you're going to keep getting the same things you're getting. And if you change it, and you do your research on how you go about changing it, that's how the results are going to change.
That's the best guarantee. Don't expect to guarantee that you're going to make more money if you don't put in the job. If you don't work, it works. And I will add one thing. If it's okay with D, you can jump into a conversation with one of his clients. You can join me and ask me, how good is D? You can ask to his other clients, and for sure they're gonna give you like good comments about him. So try this. If you're feeling like, if you're in the fence, ask his other clients or past clients, does this work? Do you like this? If it's okay with D, but I will say that ask them, not just ask them, and you're gonna see. I can say that everybody's gonna speak good things about D and his program and his team.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all the wisdom, all the insight, man. Appreciate you taking your time, and then just appreciate the relationship too, man. And like you said, I appreciate you because you are one of those people that joined and put the work in. Unfortunately, there are people that have joined that didn't, but still are maybe they have mindset blocks or they're expecting results. But you're proof that you had fear of being on camera, no system. You joined, put in the work, and now you have those things which you've been able to see the benefit. So proud of you for doing that, bro. And I can definitely
thank you very much.
Is a lot different than when we first started. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes and where that leads, man. So appreciate you as well.
Thank you. I would like to add one more thing, if it's okay with you.
Sure.
So D has been working with different mentors and he has a lot of experience. And at least for me, he just don't help me with my content stuff. He been giving me like feedback and like he been sharing like things with me that help me like improve or refine my business. So he knows more than just content because he has been building a business. So a business is not just about content. So definitely if you join him, you're gonna like get most that just about content, that is the program about it, but for sure you're gonna learn more.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you coming on here, man. I don't know. I know you said for people to connect with you. I don't know if you want to drop your Instagram or Facebook or whatever, YouTube or whatever, if you want to say those handles, that way people can connect with you.
For sure. If you want to have a combo or talk more about with what I do. If you want any recommendation or want to know more about my journey with D, you can like find me on Instagram, Facebook, like Miguel Seilaku. So Miguel Seilaku, like here in the screen. And yeah, what I gonna see is like if you are interested in what I'm doing, we're gonna have a combo. I'm gonna ask you some questions and see if we can work together.
Awesome, bro. Thanks again for coming on, man. And like I said, I look forward to all the stuff that you're gonna be doing as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I hope this interview has inspired you and has shown you what's possible when you go for it, when you believe in yourself, and when you actually take the action steps that are required to get to the goals that you desire. Now, if you're interested in Content Made Easy, working with us personally and seeing how we may be able to help you with being confident on camera and with creating video content that's going to generate you more leads and clients, all you have to do is click the link below. There's going to be a short application. It's going to ask you some questions. And after that, it's going to take you to our calendar where you can schedule a free strategy call. So if that's you, if you're a high ticket coach or consultant and you're looking for help with your video content or becoming more confident on camera, click that link below, schedule a free strategy call, and we will talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the interview. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.